From crickets to comments, building a real audience with organic social content. How to build trust, engage your audience, and stop looking like a robot online. So you've decided to conquer organic social media, that free-ish corner of the internet where you're supposed to be yourself, gather a horde of loyal followers, and somehow spark enough love to have them actually buy things from you. Sounds simple, right? You post a couple of cat memes, maybe a witty one-liner about Monday blues, and voila, your brand is basically a TikTok celebrity. Well, not quite. If you're serious about using social media to build trust, foster real engagement, and complement all that sweet paid advertising you may or may not be running, it's time for a deeper dive. Because social media done right isn't about screaming, "Look at me!" It's about forming connections so strong that your audience actually pays attention. Ready to get started? Let's talk about what organic social media marketing really is, why it matters more than your cousin's cat videos, and how you can make it work for any business, from e-commerce to local home services, plumbers, dog groomers, you name it. Let's get started. Why organic social media matters, aka why it's not just for influencers and meme lords. Before you groan and say, "I already have paid ads for brand awareness," let's clarify. Organic social is different. It's your chance to be a brand that people actually like, not just because you paid them to see your ad, but because they see your content in their feed organically, for free if the algorithm gods deem you worthy. And let's be honest, once a user glimpses your paid ad and thinks, interesting, they'll inevitably creep on your profile. If they land on a barren wasteland of zero posts, or worse, uncurated mess of random junk, they'll bounce faster than any free rubber ball you got at a parade. Organic social media builds trust. A brand that only shows up in paid ads might seem opportunistic. A brand that shows up daily or weekly with authentic posts looks real, approachable, and human. Fosters ongoing engagement. Ads can get you attention, but consistent organic posts keep that attention. Showcases personality. Sure, you can be professional, but your brand can also be witty, empathetic, or downright quirky. People buy from personalities they like. Complements your paid efforts. They see your ad, they visit your profile, and they find out you actually have helpful or funny or inspiring stuff going on. Next thing you know, they click follow, sign up for your newsletter, or actually buy something. The social media platforms you shouldn't ignore. Yes, there are thousands of social platforms if you count every random site, but let's stick to the major players. Facebook, the meta giant. Audience, everyone and their grandmother, especially local communities, families, and older millennials. Ideal content, behind the scenes glimpses, short videos, user-friendly posts. Watch out, the algorithm can be stingy if you're not consistent, so post regularly or risk being invisible. Instagram, also part of Meta, in case you missed that part. Audience, a wide range, though skewing younger than Facebook, perfect for visuals, whether you're showcasing the delicious new product line from your bakery or, oh my gosh, look how shiny this living room floor is now, for your home cleaning biz. Focus, reels or stories, and feed posts. If you have a phone camera and a knack for capturing pictures, you're in business. LinkedIn. Audience, professionals, business to business or B2B. Entrepreneurs and job seekers. If you're offering a service or product that resonates with business folks like SaaS tools, consultation, or even classy home services for your corporate folks, LinkedIn can be your jam. Tone, polite, informative, but you can slip in some personality if it's aligned with your brand. TikTok, audience, Gen Z, but also older folks who hopped on for the cat videos and never left. Great for short, snappy videos that let your brand's humor or visual flair shine. If you can handle comedic sketches or quick how-to burst, you might just go viral. Pinterest. Audience, idea hunters, DIY enthusiasts, event planners, design lovers, perfect for product-based businesses or any service that can produce drool-worthy visuals. Think interior design, landscaping, crafts, etc. Bonus. Traffic from Pinterest can be decent if you pin consistently. People use it more like a visual search engine than a social feed. YouTube. Audience? Everyone. The second largest search engine. So if you can produce video content, tutorials, long-form product demos, or even day in the life series, YouTube can build monstrous credibility. Pro tip, you do not have to be on every platform. Start with the one or two where your ideal customers actually hang out. Better to crush it on LinkedIn or Instagram than flail around on 5 platforms you don't have time for. Where video fits in and why Reels are your new BFF. We have an entire module on video marketing, yay for you, more content, but there's a quick teaser. Video is the undisputed champion of engagement. People scroll past static images like they're invisible sometimes, but videos are a pattern interrupt. They move, they talk, they show transformation and personality. Reels on Instagram and now Facebook. Short form, vertical videos that the algorithm often loves so your reach can skyrocket. Keep them under 30 seconds if possible. People have goldfish level attention spans. Show a process like watch me assemble this handmade chair in 20 seconds, or a fun brand insight like 5 behind the scenes secrets of your local dog groomer. If you're not sure about your comedic timing or editing skills, don't worry. Your authenticity can shine through even when basic editing is part of the game. Just keep it interesting, short, and brand relevant. Crafting your content strategy. Variety is the spice of social. No one wants to see a feed of 50 identical product shots. Spice it up. Educational post, quick tips, stats, or how-tos related to your product or service. For example, 5 mistakes everyone makes when painting their home, if you're a paint supply store. Behind the scenes, people are nosy. Show them your packaging process, your staff training, or your office pet. User-generated content, or UGC. Reshare your customers' photos or testimonials. Free content plus social proof. Trending or topical. Piggyback on holidays or trending memes if it suits your brand voice. Just don't force it. Stories and polls, quick surveys like which flavor should we launch next, or what's your biggest headache in home repair? People love having their opinions validated. Sample calendar. Here's a hypothetical weekly schedule that can apply to a wide range of businesses. Monday, a short reel or video highlighting one employee or a process in action. Tuesday, educational post, maybe 3 tips on using your product effectively. Wednesday, humorous meme or a quick poll that loosely relates to your niche. Thursday, customer highlights, show a review or before and after scenario. Friday, lighthearted question. It's Friday, are you team coffee or team tea? Ties in with your brand if you're, say, a beverage company. If not, just a friendly conversation starter. Saturday, community involvement or behind the scenes, like visiting a local event, showcasing your store's morning routine. Sunday is optional, a recap of the week, or a day off if your brand's more of a Monday through Friday oriented business. Now, you can shuffle these however you like. The point is to keep content varied and interesting. Community management, the two-way street. So you've posted your witty one-liners or mesmerizing product photo. Now what? Engage promptly. Comments, DMs, mentions. Respond to them, all of them. Even a quick thanks for stopping by or we appreciate your feedback can help a user feel seen. Now, handle negativity gracefully. Don't feed the trolls by stooping to their level. If someone complains, apologize, clarify, and offer to take it private if it's a more serious issue. The rest of your community sees how you handle adversity, and that matters. Encourage discussions. Ask open-ended questions, create polls, or run mini contests. Caption this photo for a chance to win a discount, for example. The more your audience interacts, the more the algorithm smiles upon you. On Facebook or LinkedIn, consider a group around your niche. If you sell special coffee, a group like Coffee Enthusiast of fill in your city might be a fun brand-aligned hangout space. Pro tip, consistency is the key. If your brand replies to one person in an hour and takes 2 weeks to reply to someone else, that second user might feel ignored. Measuring success. Metrics you should actually care about. Engagement rates. Likes, comments, shares, saves, retweets. The ratio of these interactions to your total follower count or total reach is your engagement rate. A healthy engagement rate means your content resonates. Follower growth. A steady climb suggests you're attracting the right people, but 100 committed fans can be more valuable than 1,000 randoms who never engage. Impressions versus reach. Impressions are the total times your post was shown. Reach, the number of unique people who saw it. If your reach is high but your engagement is low, your content might be passively viewed but not interesting enough to prompt an action. click-through rate, or CTR. For posts that link out somewhere like a blog or a product page, how many people actually click? If the CTR or click-through rate is abysmal, your call to action or post style might need an upgrade. Video view time or completion rate. For reels or longer videos, see how far people get before bailing. If it's a 90% drop off after 3 seconds, maybe your opening is a little snooze-worthy. Remember, raw numbers like I have 10,000 followers aren't the end game. Quality engagement, potential leads, or brand advocates are truly what matters. Do's and don'ts of organic social. Do. Experiment with reels and short videos. The algorithm often loves them. Remain authentic. If your brand's vibe is witty, be witty. If it's warm and empathetic, do that. Don't mimic your competitor's voice if it's not you. Embrace scheduling tools. Tools like Buffer, Hootsuite, or Later can help you plan content in advance. A lot of the platforms have their own scheduling feature now, so investigate that as well. Encourage user-generated content. Repost customer pics or reviews. People adore seeing their own face or handle on a brand's feed. The don'ts. Don't post 100% self-promo. Balance is the key. If every post screams, "buy now," your followers will tune out. Neglect to respond. Silence kills social momentum. Acknowledge people even if it's just a quick thanks. Overdoing hashtags. Hashtag not, hashtag every, hashtag word, hashtag needs, hashtag a, hashtag, hashtag. Keep them relevant. Ignore reels and stories. They're powerful. Even a 15-second day in the life can do wonders. All right, let's bring it all together. Organic social media marketing is where you prove that you're more than just your product or service. You're a brand with a personality, a story, a community. Whether you're an e-commerce fashion label or a local HVAC service or a B2B tech startup, consistent, authentic social posting is the game. It builds trust and brand loyalty, keeps you top of mind without constantly throwing money at ads, makes your brand approachable and real, amplifies the results of any paid campaign because your profile doesn't look deserted. Yes, it can be time-consuming. Yes, the algorithms can be annoying, but done right, it's the most cost-effective way to maintain a meaningful conversation with your audience. And remember, this is a conversation. People want to feel heard, feel helped, and yes, sometimes feel entertained. So grab your camera, which is your phone, brainstorm a handful of posts for the week, test out a reel or short video, and see how your audience reacts. Keep iterating because that's the ultimate social media success formula. Post, listen, adapt, and repeat. All right, here's some final thoughts and some tough love. Social media can be a wild ride. 1 minute your post is hitting 2 likes, and the next minute you're going viral with 0 warning. Embrace the chaos. Have fun. Don't be afraid to try new things. Occasionally fail and pivot if you keep your audience interest at heart. Respond thoughtfully and maintain that sweet synergy with your paid efforts. Soon you'll see how organic social media marketing can become a literal game changer in your overall growth strategy. All right, let's wrap it up. That's your big, hearty chunk of organic social wisdom. Now it's your turn to step up, schedule those posts, snap those behind-the-scenes photos, record those quick reels, and engage. Engage. Because at the end of the day, people buy from people, not from faceless logos or bland corporate speak. Let your brand's unique flair shine, and you'll be well on your way to a loyal and hopefully vocal audience that's excited to see what you'll post next. Now get out there and create some scroll-stopping content, will you? Are you ready to ignite your organic social strategy? Grab our Ultimate Organic Social Booster Kit for free. Tired of posting on social media and hearing nothing but crickets? Wish you had a simple blueprint for turning casual scrollers into active, engaged followers? We've got you covered. Our Ultimate Organic Social Booster Kit is loaded with checklists, content hacks, and a foolproof approach to help you map out irresistible post ideas that capture attention and spark real conversations. Create a consistent, doable content calendar that prevents last-minute panic posting. Harness the power of short-form video without feeling like you need a Hollywood director. Track the metrics that matter so you can tweak your strategy for maximum ROI. even with zero ad spend. If you want to stand out in your industry, be it e-commerce, local home services, B2B consulting, or anything in between, this kit will help you build a loyal following, boost credibility, and get your content seen by the right people. Snag your free copy now and watch your organic social channels evolve from ghost towns into thriving, high engagement communities. Looking for a helping hand? Thrive can jumpstart your social success. If all this talk about content calendars, reels, engagement metrics has your head spinning, we've got your back. Thrive is here to help you develop or refine a social media strategy that speaks to your unique audience. From building a rock-solid organic plan to seamlessly integrating paid ads, our digital experts can help you and take you from social media meh to whoa in record time. Ready to let the pros handle that heavy lifting? Contact Thrive Agency today and let's turn your social channels into dynamic lead generating engines that work around the clock. Because your business deserves more than a half-hearted post every now and then. It deserves a social presence that actually thrives.